Tinubu make due call Lagos home instead of Oka. Shettima takes wife at T2B. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The vice presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Kashim Shettima, has apparently taken his wife at the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. This was during the annual conference of the Nigerian Bar Association, which was held on Monday in Lagos. Addressing the audience, Shettima said his principal, the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate and former governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, made Lagos home for all. He said Tinubu's strikes in Lagos made Obi see the place as home instead of Oka in Anambra State, which he governed for 8 years. My brother seated here called Lagos his home and not Oka. It is Asiwaju Bola and Tinubu that made Lagos a home for all, he said. He continued, Nigerians have capability to see through the worn-out rhetoric and sophistry of pretentious politicians. Nigeria should follow the man who knows the road. From day one, we will hit the ground running. We promptly address the issue of the economy, ecology, and security, and we have the best antecedents in Borno and some of the frontline states so that our nation will be a better place. The fundamental issue here is pure leadership. You know, this particular, what do I call it now? This particular statement of, Tinubu made Lagos home for, for people. Is Lagos not a home for all? Is a citizen of Nigeria not supposed to find every other state accommodating? You have the freedom of movement and freedom to feel comfortable, except you feel threatened, and then you do what? You leave. So it was Tinubu that made Lagos cosmopolitan. This is the complete distortion of history. This politician should use informed rhetoric instead of displaying ignorance. Exactly. Tinubu came and did his tenure. Let us not forget that, as people would say, some people would say Lagos State was formerly the center of, was the Federal Capital Territory. And so, imagine a state that was once upon a time the Federal Capital Territory, and of course, for a very long time, it is being treated as such. It was it was the Federal Capital Territory for a long time before it was moved. I think we've moved to Calabar or which particular state. Okay. Shettima is a tribal bigot. How can a Nigerian in a Nigeria say he's at home? Is it where you are in another man's country? You can call that a home. He should check the real meaning of a home before lamented. So the Fulani traders themselves has the right to say they're at home, which negates what majority of them say. Yes, they are also right to say they're at home. Is it not because that they are making lives a living hell for others? Is it a problem of the Fulani staying or the problem they are causing? These are two different things. You are staying in a particular place and referring to that place as home does not now mean that you could continue to stay if people tell you, say, make you come off for them because of the way they live, the way it cause problem for them. These are two different things. Lagosians also contribute. Lagosians now, whether indigenous of Lagos and non-indigenous, they contribute to the development of Lagos State, whether I like it or not. It is where they reside. It is where they get to pay their taxes. Kajiko. Now, imagine somebody who is not, you're not paying tax. They do anything for dear. You understand? And you're coming to make trouble. Okay? They will sweep you out and you're going to go. You don't have a choice. If the same people now who are coming out to say that everybody should, how am I, this person now that made this comment, if, let's say this, what's it called now? This Southeasterners now that you're referring to, if they come and start making trouble, what do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? They will ask them to leave. Okay? Lagos is never made by Tinubu, and I don't know all those bigots. To get this message clear that Lagos was once a Federal Capital Territory that was built by government and every single Nigeria. Tomorrow they will tell us how one outside man made Abuja great. Lagos State is made by your forefathers. Okay. It stopped being capital decades ago before Tinubu even became governor. It wasn't how it was then, it is now. The blue rain will soon start functioning, and more people from everywhere will continue flocking in to enjoy the templates created by right thinking and very strategic individuals who, rather than being captivated, should be applauded. Okay, that is your own 2 cents. So, do you mean Peter B has no right to, even as a Nigerian, to stay and do business anywhere in any state in Nigeria except Anambra State? Nigeria, beware of this manner. Okay. Kasim Shettima, Lagos had been what it is before Tinubu became governor of Lagos. Okay, I was born some years back and on my early 60s, so stop saying what you do not know. I am close to you, so I also know a few things. Please, is Lagos the same as it was the federal capital territory? And now there is Loma, Lasma, Kai, care of the elderly like Jigibola, free education, one day governor for which the people have enjoyed without discrimination, improved transport corridor in rail, water and run, BRT. Please be fair. If you want to mention all those things, which money did Tinubu use his money to take care of this things when he was the governor of Lagos State? Because I want to ask questions. Is it not still the internally generated revenue that he claimed he generated, that he used to take care of these things, are being from his pocket? Yes, it's just like Tinubu it's just like the certain administration will come out now and start saying, oh, they actually built the second Niger bridge. Hello? Who is supposed to build it? Me? With my money? Or my neighbor with your money? Or we are going to go? It is our money. You just went and you said, do this like this and this and this. And that is what you only gave instructions on what to do and make sure it was done. That is what you did. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. Lagos was formerly a capital of Nigeria for every Nigerian. Tinubu did not create Lagos. Lagos has been there before Tinubu was born. Okay. A lot of things happen when people are bereft of ideas. This man left the issues as hand and rhetoric, delved into a discourse that is not concerned to the topic. Let me assume he was right. So what happened to the cosmopolitan nature of Lagos? What were the place of history for other great men that once governed the state of Lagos? Let me not mention names. Exactly. If you want to come out and say Tinubu made Lagos, does it mean that Tinubu was the only governor that has ruled Lagos State? Where is Jakande? Where is Fashola? Where is somebody? Where is what's it called? Should I go on and on and on? Thank you, sir. Let me assume he was right. So what happened to the cosmopolitan nature of Lagos? Was for the place of history for other great men that once governed the state of Lagos. Let me not mention names. Again, Mr. Tinubu gave the house that P2B calls his home for free, Abi. You have finished me. He reached to ask now, since everybody is coming out to say he made Lagos, he made Lagos, he made Lagos. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.